today we are going to be talking about my V and me. We think that this is an incredibly important part of our anatomy. Yes, my V and me. So we want to talk about sustainable sanitary wear, and we want to just today demonstrate a couple of practical things that we do as women when we are menstruating. And you can see we've got the table full of goodies over here, and Jim's going to tell us a little bit about our product, and Ashley's going to do some demonstrations. No, we're all going to do demonstrations. It's going to be a lot of fun. So Jim, hit it with our products.
Okay, so like Nadine said, Women's Warehouse is all about sustainable sanitary wear. So we are focusing on products that can be used in underdeveloped communities, poor communities, but also changing mindsets of women like me, 41 years old. So we've got our Moontime pad. So Moontime pads are reusable, washable pads, and if looked after correctly, can last up to 5 years, ladies. So we're going to go step by step. As she told us, do not put these in the tumble dryer. Apparently they go. But these are great. This is a great product, and there's different sizes, different colors. It's really for your own preference. If you're not a tampon user, and we've all got our own preferences sitting at the table, we're a diverse group of women. So we just want to give you insight. We also got the Menstrual Cup, so it's the Femogene cup. You can see there's many different sizes here. Thank you. This is our 4th team member helping us here, Women's Warehouse man. Thank you, Ronald. So this is the different sizes of cups, and we're going to go more in depth on how to use it. I think, guys, the main thing behind these sessions, and that's why we're making them so fun, is just for you to be in a safe environment where we can share with you. I mean, we're going to ask you what this is. This is, Nadine, there we go. We had to think out of the box there. Thank you to our Women's Warehouse man who does not get embarrassed. He's never. Turn it around there, Ronald. Let them have a look at you. Let them have a look at you. Turn it around. There we go.
Hi, everyone.
So, yeah, that's our team. This is the team that's with Nadine being the visionary pioneering these products. Yeah, so. Ash.
Okay, so why sustainable menstrual alternatives? Guys, do you know that each of us here, okay, have the potential to spend at least 11,000 pads or tampons, whatever your preference is, on the earth in your lifetime. Imagine that. And also, they're not biodegradable, so that means it will take at least 500 to 800 years for those things to fully decompose. So that is what we're putting on our earth. And tampons also have chemicals like dioxin, chlorine, and rayon, which the earth soaks up and then expels as pollution. So, yeah.
I think that we've all seen the videos on Facebook and Instagram and on TV with Discovery on what waste does to the ocean. Right now, Jim, how many women are menstruating?
70 million. 70 million of us are menstruating at this very moment.
How incredible is that? But the scary thing is that there's 70 million women in the world menstruating for 365 days. Now you can just imagine what that does to the planet. So if we take your cycle starts on a Monday and say it ends on a Sunday, and you use an average 3 pads a day, maybe 5 tampons a day, it's a heavy flow. Can you imagine over your lifetime 11,000 of the sanitary wear goes into the earth, like Ash was saying. So we did a little example to you guys. This is our fish. Jen was very creative.
That's the ocean, guys. This is what's happening. You can imagine.
You can have a look at the bottom there. You can see with the tampons, the string is actually caught in the fins of fish, and it's horrendous. It's horrendous what actually happens. And this is why we have to look at alternative sustainable sanitary wear.
Absolutely.
So our journey with the sanitary wear is quite a new one, especially with our Menstrual Cup.
Yes.
So I'm 50 and I am premenopausal, and at the moment I think my V is broken.
She came in and went, I think it is broken.
Premenopause is not fun. But I started using the cup, and it was such and we're going to talk a little bit about our experiences with the cup. Tell us what happened to you the first time you used it.
Well, obviously, coming into this amazing brand, I can't be someone that doesn't advocate for what we stand for. So I stood in front of Nadine and I went, today, this month is the month. I'm buying myself a cup. Let me say that month it did not happen because I couldn't get out of the mental block of this. How does it work? Where does it go? How do I fold it? But I think the day that I went in, I thought, we're having a workshop. I need to be able to move around. I'm going to be behind the camera. And I was like, I've got to do this now. I prayed. I was like, oh, Jesus, please. Let it just happen today. And I think I spoke to Nadine. I said to her, I'm dancing at the moment. This is the most amazing thing. It's been 6 months and I have not used a tampon or a pad. And for me, I know the stories here are quite hilarious. For me, it's about having a mindset change and a mindset shift. I had to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm so grateful for the brand because it pushed me. Now we are here as a team to push you into that. If we can do it, so can you.
Absolutely. So I'm going to embarrass Ashley a little bit. She was very funny when she started using the cup. Tell us about it.
Okay, awesome. So I was first introduced to this cup by my stepmom. I looked at it and I said, no thanks. Because I couldn't, like Jen said, I couldn't imagine this thing going up there. So fast forward to a couple years later, and I'm working now at Women's Warehouse, and again, I'm introduced to this thing. So I thought, okay, let me be open-minded, let me try this. Okay, first day of my period, and I put this thing in, it was easy. I was like, okay, cool, this is not bad, it's not bad, because they did say it will take a couple of tries before you can, master getting this up there. And okay, so now I'm feeling, okay, this is a bit uncomfortable now, so I want to remove it. And I just cannot find this little part that you need to hold to obviously get it out. And I went into full-on panic. And I thought, now it's the morning, okay, so I have to get done, I need to get to work. So who do I phone? My boss. I phoned my boss and I told her panicking. I'm like, Nadine, it's gone, I lost it. And she's like, no, you can't lose it, just calm down, breathe, squat, get out of there with your fingers and just relax. Because I was tense, obviously, so when you're tense, it makes it a bit harder to find. So all I had to do is relax, do the squat. There's lots of different positions which I'll demonstrate very soon. But yeah, once I was relaxed, I breathed, and I was rest assured by my boss that you can't lose it. Then yeah, it came out eventually.
And how are you finding it now that you've been paying of it?
Easy peasy. Yeah, it did take me 2 periods before getting, the feel of it and how to insert, how to properly take it out. But I have my position, and my angle, and now I don't have any complaints. There's no looking back, seriously. It actually also helps. It helps with the cramps. I don't have, like really painful cramps like I used to. So I don't know if it's the menstrual cup or my cycle, but
also you never know, you're not putting those toxins from a tampon in anymore. So your body is, and I'm so glad you said I asked my boss, because we've always joked that we're the auntie. They always say in other cultures, when serious topics come up like sex or your vagina, it's Osh auntie. So guys, we're the auntie.
Ask us, we'll give you the answers. And the great thing about it is we've partnered with Femigene.
Yeah.
And Femigene have this incredible brand. It's an incredible brand that you can use to wash your V with, and just to nurture your V and do all the things with your V that you need to. Yeah. Because the V is a special organ in our bodies. Yeah. Your V gives life, but your V also gives pleasure. Yes. So it's a very important part of a woman's body, and we need to look after her. Because if we don't look after her and she's not well, then it just messes our whole lives up. So that's why it's so important to have the Femigene brand. And the nice thing about this is with Femigene, you have Dr. Alna Rudolph. So Dr. Alna is a sexologist. So she in my V&Me parties that we have, just by the way, we're having one next week Friday, the 20th of August at Bryanston Country Club. 350 Rand a ticket, it's a must. But we'll talk about that just now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a little bit about that. But, Dr. Elna goes in and she's even got 2 little girls. In our last My V&E party, she was just saying that, she's taught her little girls to wash their V's with the Femigene product. And we laughed so at her. She said, she's Afrikaans, so she said to her little girl, said, "Oh, mommy, dit ruikt so lekker." So it does. It makes it smell nice, it's fresh, and it's amazing.
And I think, again, learning from coming here and learning about the pH balance, this all ties into making your V happy. We can't use normal soap, guys, and we're here again to reiterate that these are products specially formulated for your V, that she's happy, and that you are happy in your V, and you are happy, because she is your BFF, at the end of the day, she's your vagina for life, and your best friend forever.
Yes.
So, this is why we're doing this. But I think, guys, we tried, Nadine gave us this very special instruction to how do you use the cup.
Yes.
So obviously with limitations we are not going to go for a blow-by-blow account, a personal endeavour, because I think it's just, but we decided to make a vagina. So this is our vagina, and ladies, this is your vulva. Dr. Elna, I hope you're watching. This is our vulva, and it's just a reenactment on how to use and this ties in with our Femigene products, because ladies, again, like Ashley said, there was a lot of self-exploration. Do not be embarrassed about your vagina. You need to understand what is going on in there. Make sure you keep your hands clean, but you are going to have to self-explore a little bit. And this is, again, Nadine, you want to thank you. I missed step 1, the most important step. Our reenactment, sorry. But this is vitally important to understand, because you're going to have to get it right. Like Ashley says, it doesn't happen for me. It was also 2 or 3 times I got it right, but now I'm comfortable. It feels like there's nothing there. Yeah. So Nadine, take us through the step-by-step on a day in the life of our vagina and the cup.
Okay, so I call my period the Russians have arrived. They have invaded the promised land.
The first time you said it to me, I was like, what Russians? I was like, I know the painters. Mom, the painters have come in. What do you call yours?
We used to say, "Oh, Lady Rose is knocking at the door." I don't say that anymore. No.
Anyway, so when the Russians arrive, what you need to do is it comes in a beautiful bag.
Yeah.
A little bag. My cup bag. Sorry, it's here somewhere.
Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. We're going to talk about this starter kit just now. So this is such a beautiful little storage bag. So your menstrual cup comes in here. So after you've had your period, you just wash it and boil it. So what you do is you take your cup, you stick it in a normal jug. You can actually get your own V cup.
Yeah. That your kids know don't drink from the V cup.
So nobody drinks from the V cup. And have it branded. If you can, have it branded, because then everybody knows.
Yeah.
So you just stick it in the microwave for 4 minutes and then it's sterilized. Then you take your cup up to the shower or to your bathroom, and after you've bathed and done your thing, then it's time to insert this into your vagina. So, what we suggest you do is, for the first couple of times that you use this, is get the Femigene, let me just get it out, lubrication. It's personal lubrication, and it comes in 50 mils. And what you do is you just zip some on you. Sorry, this is a brand new bottle.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, just put some on. Okay, and then you fold it. There's a couple of ways you can fold
Hold the V.
Yeah, hold the V.
So, what we've been taught and what we're practicing, and my personal one is the C. It's the easiest to remember. You can see the lubricant is great. And please, guys, know that this is a piece of Perspex. We couldn't get vagina quality. I was looking at pool noodles and everything, but this is where we just want to show you. So obviously you've got to just get it that it inserts. And then Nadine, so this is where self-exploration comes in, and Nadine's going to show you guys. You need to know where the V is. So we've turned it around.
So that's what it looks like from this side.
So you can see it from there. Now you can see that it is, are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Happy with that?
That's what it looks like inside your vagina.
Really great lubricant.
The lubricant makes it so easy. I
Easy.
promise you, when you put it in, you're not even going to feel that you've got anything in here. But now the stem at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, this is obviously an important part, because when you're standing now, the stem it's like a tampon string, but obviously it's not the same thing.
No.
So you can have it. You've got to judge and see what's comfortable for you. A lot of ladies think it's too long, so you can actually cut it off and make it shorter.
Yeah.
I prefer it like this.
Me too.
Because then it won't get lost. But you just put it in like that and off you go. The great thing about it, as you can see inside your vagina, just remember your vagina is a muscle.
Muscle, thank you.
You know, so it's not a solid
Yes.
piece like this pipe is. So it will move and shape and mold with your body.
Yes.
And it actually causes a little bit of a suction when it's inside there. So when you have a look at the actual cup on the side, you will see there's 2 holes. All right? And the reason why we've got the 2 holes on the side is so that when you take it out, it breaks the suction.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's inside and it actually sucks in, and you can see there's no leakage.
Yeah.
And the great thing about this is 12 hours, ladies.
Yeah.
You put it in the morning.
Yeah.
You don't have to change it like you do a tampon or a pad, because all the blood gathers in the tap, and we're going to just demonstrate to you what it looks like.
Is that okay? Do you need some more there?
That's fine.
That's about right. So it's actually surprising what it actually looks like when you see a tampon. You feel like you've been murdered by an ex-murderer.
Yes.
And when you get out the cup, you're like,
It's only a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, and Cara will correct me, I think she said it's 40 mils
Yeah.
a day. 40 mils a day.
That's
So
it,
that's
guys.
not even a full cup. That's not a full cup. For the ladies that do have a heavy flow, so what has happened to me, because I'm now premenopausal and my body is all over the place, I've actually had to go from the normal cup to a bigger cup, because 1 month I'll skip a period, the next month it's like, I don't know. It's wild. So I've got both cups. So if it's that month where it's wild, then I'll use the bigger cup. But then it also just fills up, and it's probably 50 mils, maybe 60 mils at most, that it will come in. And the great thing about this is you can gym, you can swim, you can do everything with this in, and you're not going to have leakage. But just remember, it takes you about 2 to 3 cycles to just master it. So I suggest that what we do is with our reusable pads, we get this small panty liner, which is this one here. Just hold that so we don't miss it. So the panty liner. So you just have the panty liner on, and that will just obviously protect you from any leakage if you have, or you've got spotting. Basically what it looks like, if it does leak, it's not like it leaks like a period, like you need a tampon, it spots.
yeah.
So you can use this, and it's reusable, which is great.
And you can see, ladies, there's nothing coming out here. That's pretty much how it would be in the body. But
Yeah.
also, maybe you want to just, because again, there is some self-discovery. There are things that happen when you take it out or you see the blood. So we're here to just give it to you straight, transparent. So like, I picked up that it was so thick.
Yes, your blood is thick.
Thick. It's not like this, ladies. It's thick. So don't be afraid. There's nothing wrong with you. It's okay.
I got a fright the first time I emptied my cup, and I was like, there's something wrong with my blood. But actual fact, blood is heavier than water, so when you pour it into the toilet, you'll see it will go straight down to the bottom, and when you flush the toilet, sometimes you will still see a little bit of residue of blood at the bottom of the toilet, so you actually have to flush twice. And then obviously there's the odor as well, so just remember now, with a normal pad, okay,
So it's
to that. So with a normal, hold that for us. So with a normal pad, you have your period coming on here, but it then also mixes with the odor of your body, and then it also has air come in on the pad when you go to the toilet and that. So it doesn't really smell like anything when you have your period, or you can smell it, but it's not too hectic. But when you're using a cup, just remember that the blood, the period blood, is comes in here. So when you take it out, it's got a very strong iron smell. And when the first time I took it out, I was like, my bee's broken.
What did that smell?
And I phoned Cara in a panic, and I was like, my bee's broken. She said to me, no, it's not. So we just wanted to tell you guys that it's absolutely normal, that it's a strong iron smell, and that's actually a sign of a healthy vagina and a healthy menstruation. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And then the big thing is taking it out. Yeah, I think this was a lot of women have a fright the first time they take it out, and
It
they
makes a noise.
so we have to do this.
Yeah. So it's self-discovery.
Okay, so self-discovery. So basically what you're going to have to do is you're going to, so maybe we just demonstrate it without it being in there. So it's inside your vagina like this now. So you actually have to bend it.
Yeah.
So that the suction, because it's sucked into your vagina, so you bend it and it pops open and then it releases the air, and then you pull it out. So we're going to just demonstrate for you on the actual thing
Do you want me
here.
to hold and then you can do it?
Yeah.
Because you're just going to have to pop it. It's very different. This is a perspex that's got
Yeah.
no muscle.
And it's...
There we go.
Whoops!
It gets messy.
I knew that was going to happen!
It gets messy.
That doesn't normally happen.
But for demonstrating purposes,
This is messy.
I'm going to have red dye, guys, everywhere. I'm just hosing it. Looks like
we did not. Listen. Please don't try that at home. No.
This is what happens when you make your own vagina.
Oh, now she's also. I'm gonna have to try and clean her for the next one. Are you okay? That is a warrior right there. This is how passionate Nadine is about.
I am.
Nadine is passionate about this, and this is why. But again, this is why we put the.
Oh,
You okay? Oh, it's on your side. I can see it.
How does that video go? Oh no, no.
I don't think you just need to.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
This is not.
This doesn't happen all the time.
This is not how you remove a menstrual cup, guys.
But you know what? This breaks the ice for you guys. We ladies, we here, we want to show you a blow-by-blow account on what happens, but it doesn't pop out projectile.
No.
So it's no projectile.
Promise we won't
It
be like
just
every
releases.
week.
So like Nadine did, it just goes, and you can hear it release, and you can just pull it out.
So I think the thing is now, what we wanted to do with you ladies is actually show
I'm
you,
gonna get a nice cloth.
show you the different positions on how to actually insert the cup. Yeah. So we're not going to give you the real deal. We're just going to show you what it looks like. So do you want to? So first of all, we've got the squat.
I am the squatter. Okay.
There you
So
go.
this position is most comfortable for me because I feel like I can ride in there. Just ride in there.
And it's good for the booty.
Yeah, so do a squat, full on squat. Get as low as you can go. And then the fold that I like to use is the inward one. And then I insert with this point over here. It's the most comfortable and the easiest way for me to do it. So then obviously you'll just plop it in there, move it around, feel it open up because it shouldn't still be squashed when it's in the cervix. It needs to open up. So you'll feel, obviously, you have to play around, move it around a bit, put it a little bit down, push it a little bit up, and Bob's your uncle.
Okay, guys. For me, I'm gonna come around. For me, I call it the tampon or captain's pose. Okay, so children, there's nothing more people with a gynae trying to get a kid out. You use all your, get in there, get comfortable, this is the right option. So, captain's pose or tampon pose for me, foot on the bath, foot on the toilet. I do the C, so I want to try that one. I do the C, and then obviously you've got to separate your vulva because you need to get in. It's not like a tampon. So you separate and you follow the cervix. It's not a straight up motion. You've got to follow the cervix, and then like Nadine said, either this one, you see this one's got a smaller tip, so it's not gonna. We don't expect it to hang out like a tampon string. It will just be covered by the vulva. But that one is for shorter. So if your cervix is a bit lower, which we do, guys, nothing is the same. We have all got different vaginas sitting at this table. That's different. So that's why Cora and Femogene have given you different sizes, and it's not because your vagina is bigger. So don't think about it. It's for flow. It's for flow and for comfort, so that if you have a heavier flow, there's options. So there are plenty options. So mine is the captain's pose. Nadine?
Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
So I'm in a chair. So if you just pass me a chair. So for me, the most comfortable pose is actually sitting on the toilet. So I use the same fold, the C fold as Jin. So that's the fold I use. But then it's just spreading your legs, moving forward, and putting it in.
Say a prayer, Bob. Say a prayer. I'm shaking his head. He's like, oh my word, I'm getting out there. A woman's warehouse man is very special. And you see who you are.
So that's how I do it. But I think the big thing is, ladies, you have to be comfortable and play around with it. And I always say to the ladies that buy the cup is do it when you don't have your period. I think it's better that you just play around with it and get comfortable with it, and so that when you have your period, there's not a lot of blood and things happening, and you panicking. So rather play around with it before you have your period, and then when you have your period, you just zip it in, and I promise you, it's going to change your life. So what we'd like to do now is just show you the teen cup as well. So this is a lot smaller. And this is the cup that we use for our schools. And this is very, very, very good for a young girl's body. Don't have to worry about her virginity. What is it called?
Harness.
The harness. There we go. The harness. Did you guys know there's 12 different types of hymens? I never knew that. But that's a discussion for another day. But it doesn't break the hymen. So that's why the education of the menstrual cup, when we do schools, we actually have Cara come in and she does a whole educational program about your body, about menstruation, what it looks, what happens to your body. So if a school teacher is watching, book us. This is something that is a life changer for the youth. So that is what the teen cup looks like. So what we'd like to do is also just tell you guys about our community projects. So 30% of women in this country cannot afford to buy sanitary wear. And that's a shocking statistic. And for me, we have come up with a solution for that with our cup, and this is called a community cup. So the biggest problem with a community, with having a menstrual cup in a community, especially in a very impoverished area, is that the rats actually eat this. And hence the reason why we have got the jar that goes with the cup. So this is used as a storage unit, but it's also used to wash your cup in. So if you've got normal hot water at home, you can just put it in here and shake it and wash it. It will sterilize it, and it's then good to use. Just remember, your vagina is not a sterile. It's not sterile, so there's obviously bacteria and stuff inside there. That's good bacteria. So putting something in that is semi-sterilized, like putting it in hot water, just leaving it for 5 or 10 minutes, will sterilize the cup and it won't cause an infection. We've also got a spray, which is a steri spray, that you can actually use if you can't. So if you can't get to a boiling water or anything like that, you can actually just use your steri spray, spray your cup, and it's safe to put in. So ladies, I want to just encourage you, please support a woman or a girl in this country. If you click onto our website, there's a community section to it. Click on there and you can purchase a community cup for 150 Rand. 150 Rand is going to change a young girl's life forever. And it lasts her 10 years. And the big thing for me is that's so sad that a girl can't go to school and then she misses out every month for approximately 5 to 7 days of schoolwork. And it puts her at a disadvantage, and that's not fair.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important that we get the community cups out there and we support the ladies that can't afford sanitary wear. Okay, great. So we have that. So the other thing that I wanted to just show you quickly is we've made up a beautiful little pack. So this is a starter kit. So inside your starter kit you have a steri spray, you have your cup, we have 2 washable pads. So the one is a panty liner. Can I just put it down here, Ronald, so you can see? So the one is a actual pad, and it's great. And the reason why we call it a starter kit is that you can just test it, and if you like it, then you can buy a bucket. So, and in your bucket you have 6 to 8 pads inside of your bucket, if that's your preference to use the washable pad. And then obviously we've got the panty liner, like we explained to you earlier, that you can use. And these also come, if you're happy with them and you like them, they come in packs from 2 to 5 in a pack. Then inside here as well, we have your little V bag. So inside your bag, you can put all your V products, you can put your cup, you can put your pads and everything that goes inside there. And then obviously your actual little menstrual cup holder is inside there. So that's really beautiful. And then inside here you have some natural soap. So the natural soap it's got no chemicals or anything inside there, and we use that to wash our pads with. Okay, so that's our starter kit. Then we have what we call a winter warmer kit. So in our winter warmer kit, it's basically the same, but you don't get the washable pads. You get a bean bag. So inside there, you get a beautiful bean bag, and this you can just pop into the microwave, and this is great when you're having period pain. You can also take this to work because it's really pretty, and when you're sitting down, you can actually put it on the back, because sometimes I know my back gets sore when I have my period, and you can just put it on your seat, and nobody's really going to know because it just looks like it could be part of your clothing. So that is our winter warmer pack that we have on that side. All right, you can explain that.
Same pack.
Yes.
Okay, so again, ladies, your V is important to us, should be very important to you. So with COVID and with things going on at the moment, you need to use a public restroom. We need to look at some ways that you can just keep this wonderful little we call it a Sani pack at Women's Warehouse. It's a Sani pack. So you can even keep your cup in here. You can keep some Femigene wipes. We've got this, which we've used. We've got the Femigene wipes in here. We can put in, you've got a sanitizer, so for anything COVID related, anything you go into a public restroom, you can spray. But these two amazing, these are the ones that I love, is the loo spray and the toilet seat spray. So what we like to do is we put our cup in here with our little, this is the one specially formulated for the cup, and these are the ones that you can use for the toilets and the other areas that you go to. So we put everything in here and we just keep it in our bag. And these at Women's Wear are just 100 Rand, guys. These are great gifts. I've given it to my mom, I've given it to my mother-in-law, and I give it away as gifts because I think these are vitally important. And we know as moms, your bag is always full of stuff. So if you've got a bag that's specifically put away for your period, I mean, it comes at any time, guys. We know that an accident can happen or something happens. You are always prepared. So this is another little innovation from Women's Warehouse where everything's in one place. You can even put it in your My V&Me bag, which is a special bag for My V&Me, and these are also available on our website. Go to our website. There is so many cool things on the Women's Warehouse website.
Yeah, just show them the loo spray. So
Yes.
make it number 2.
Yes. God, you don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to flush the toilet 100 times. You just Here's your loose spray, and there's, I think we've got jasmine, vanilla,
Bubble
bubblegum,
orange.
so many lovely things. And again, the toilet seat spray, guys, because again, the bacteria and germs, your V needs to be protected. So spray it with the toilet spray seat, and then you've got your 70% alcohol sanitizer, which we need on a day-to-day basis anyway. So these are the innovations from Women's Warehouse. What else do we need to?
So I think just to end off, I think what's important is let's maybe talk about my V&Me party. So we're very excited about my V&Me party. The last my V&Me party we had it at the Hilton, and it was a roaring success. The girls loved it. There were moms that brought their daughters, and have a look at our interviews on our Instagram and Facebook feeds. We've got live interviews where, there's one mom that said she's old school, she didn't know about cups and these kind of things, and she actually bought her daughter a cup. It was educational, it was empowering, it was uplifting, and it was really a fun night out.
It was amazing. We needed it. We had everything, but we needed it.
And I think even after this year and what we've faced as a country right now, and moms and wives, as a woman, we've got so many roles, and our roles are being number one, a woman, number two, being a wife, a mother, then you've got to be a teacher, then you've got to be a cook, you've got to be a dishwasher, you've got to be a cleaner, you've got to do it all. And we just said, you know what, we're going to, now that restrictions have come down and we're in level 3, we can actually meet. We've decided to have my V&Me party on the 20th of August, and we're having it at the Bryanston Country Club. It's only 350 Rand a ticket, and your ticket includes a welcome drink, a canapé and dinner, and then you have the entertainment. We have the Femigene production, we have Cara from our own cup, the Femigene Cup, where she does a little bit of education on it, and then we have Dr. Alna, she's there. This is a great platform. All those questions, what did she say? Like some women were asking about Kegels.
Guys, you do Kegels. Are you doing it now? Are you doing it now?
No.
I did mine now. You didn't even know I was doing it. So Kegels, she dispelled a lot of things about Kegels. I was informed and empowered again.
Yes.
I learned something at 41 years old. I learned something about my body that I didn't know. It's a must. Even that, Nadine, that video was specifically very touching, because when she left, she said she empowered her daughter to love her body and love herself.
Yes.
So, I got goosebumps just saying that, because I remember that interview clearly, and that's powerful, and that's where you guys need to be. So join us, pajamas only.
Yeah, pajamas
party. Check out our social media. You can buy tickets online. You can do an EFT. You can bring your people in from a corporate, guys. We can do it through your training. We can uplift your staff, spoil them. It's been a tough year, guys, already. Let them have a little bit of appreciation from you for Women's Month.
Yes. So, ladies, we just want to say that Women's Month it highlights our womanhood, but I think it's Women's Year.
Ronald, yes.
I just want to say to my team, thank you so much for another awesome session, wow session.
Thank you to this woman
Yes.
who's been pioneering this.
Yes.
If it wasn't for her, Women's Warehouse wouldn't be here. Guys, just get involved with the brand. We are doing amazing things through her vision and her pushing it. Again, she got me on the cup. That was number 1. Got me on the cup. So that was everyone standing here is on the cup. So that's how powerful the vision is. So thank you, Nadine. Thank you. Awesome, guys. Happy Friday.